This Doc and Chef episode is sponsored by Nutcase Vegan, makers of organic certified, whole food, vegan, no oil added, lower sodium meat alternatives from great superfoods like walnuts, whole grains, seeds, and spices. Find them at nutcasevegan.com. Jim, this is kind of an underwhelming setup for a show.
It is.
Yeah, but, I'll tell you, the contents of this bowl are packed with nutrition and so many culinary uses.
Yeah, so quinoa, right? So, quinoa, comes originally from the Andes Mountains in South America. It's been around for a really long time, thousands of years. Although people treat it like a grain, it's really not a grain. It's actually a seed.
Yeah.
It has a ton of health benefits. Incredibly high in protein, 8 grams per cup. Incredibly high in fiber, 6 grams per cup. And when you think that the average American only gets 15 grams a day, we really need 30. Quinoa is a great way to get not only the protein we need, but also the fiber.
Yeah.
It's rich in vitamins and minerals, B vitamins, particularly folic acid, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, zinc. Zinc is important. That's can be a nutrient of concern in people who don't eat a lot of meat. So great source of zinc. Tons of antioxidants, which help prevent a wide range of chronic diseases. It's good for our heart, high in omega-3 fatty acids. It helps control blood sugars, and it's gluten-free for people who have issues with gluten.
Check,
right?
check.
So I have a question for you. You look at the bowl here.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different colors of quinoa. I see some mostly white, a little red, and there's a few black seeds thrown in there.
Right.
So what's up with that?
Yeah, so there are 3 different, types of quinoa. Nutritionally, they're all very, very similar. But the white is the most popular, and it's kind of the fluffiest, and it has the most neutral flavor. Then you have red, and it's a little bit more dense, a little bit more nutty. And then the black quinoa, which you don't see really too much of, is really going to be the most dense and more nutty. And it's also, those are, they stand up better like in salads and soups and things like that, or like in the cooking process. Not so much salads, but like soups and things that you heat. So you'll find a little bit more texture in those darker colors. But today we are going to be making a quinoa fritter. And we're going to be using, as you can see here, all 3. So they will really stand up and they'll have a good texture to them.
All right. Sounds great.
All right, let's get cooking. I'm feeling fritters for dinner.
Me too.
Okay, well, we've already cooked our quinoa, and you can cook quinoa a couple of different ways. This time we put it in the Instant Pot, and it's usually 1 1/4 of liquid to about 1 cup or 1 part quinoa, and you just cook it for 1 minute.
That's amazing. Really,
right. I know. Or you can do stovetop. I usually do stovetop, and it's about 12 to 15 minutes, and it's 1-to-1 liquid to quinoa. About 12 to 15 minutes.
Right. But with the Instant Pot, though, it's not just like 1 minute. It has to come to pressure, and then you do a natural release, right? So you let the steam naturally go out. So it probably took 20 minutes total.
Yeah, and it's more hands off than it is.
Right. So that's what I was going to say. The beauty of it is it's 1 minute of not doing it. You don't have to do anything once you hit the button. So.
Right. Yeah, and we did give it a quick little wash to wash off any saponins that still might be there. And
what are saponins?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I should probably talk about that.
Yes.
Saponins are. I love this, Mother Nature at work. It's actually on each and every teeny tiny little quinoa seed, there is a naked to the transparent, naked to the human eye, little thin, coating. Thank you. Yeah. That is very bitter, and it's a natural pesticide, so that it can preserve itself.
Right. So you want to wash that off.
Yeah,
most of it's pre-washed now, right?
Most of it is pre-washed, and if you do find that your quinoa is bitter, if you haven't washed it, if it's not pre-washed, you will not get sick. Right. It's going to be okay. Okay, so we've sautéed some garlic and onion. We have some parsley here. The spices that we're using today: garlic, onion, paprika, oregano, SMP, salt and pepper. Yeah. We have some shredded carrots and zucchini, yum yum. This is a completely gluten-free recipe, and we are using chickpea flour. And then we're also going to use a flaxseed as well to help all that stick together. So we're just gonna dump this in. And there we go. I'll add our veggies right there. This is a great way to get your veggies in, by the way. Spices, our flour. May not use all of that. And I think I'm gonna use half of this flax egg. Now the recipe will be in the comments. I don't need to bore you with all the numbers. I'm all gloved up because I love to use my hands and really get in there and mix it all up. Now I'm going to mix this, and then I'm going to put it into the refrigerator for about an hour so that it can really solidify, and it'll be a lot easier to create little patties or fritters. Our mixture has been in the refrigerator for close to an hour, and it's become pretty dense, which is exactly what I've wanted. And you can test that just by grabbing a handful, gently squeezing, and if it keeps the shape of your hand, you are good to go. So I'm going to take a large golf ball size, press it all together, and then gently flatten it. Actually, that's pretty big. I'm going to take off a little bit there. There we go. Because we just want some fritters, right? Flatten them until you're about a ½ inch. And then put that on our parchment lined paper. Okay. So you see how this is going, right? These are going to be great. I will patty up the rest of these and put them in our oven that has been preheated to 375. And I will bake them for about 25 minutes. We'll come out and dip them in some delicious avocado tahini sauce. Dinner time.
All right. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Those look fantastic.
Yeah, they really do, and they smell great.
All right. Look how they really came together nicely.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have an avocado.
Can I serve you?
Yes, please. Yes. Avocado, lime, cilantro, and tahini. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm going to put a little more in there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's dig in.
Let's dig in. Wow.
Yeah, so these were baked at 375 for 25 minutes and then flipped halfway through. And you know what? This is like a lot of the things that we make, you can batch cook these. So make once and eat all week.
Right. You can make them a little thicker and put them on a bun like a burger.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Mm.
Mm. Texture is great.
And that earthiness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
that
good.
Is so good. And I tell you that.
Yeah, that came together really well.
Yeah, that crema. Mm-hmm. Holy cow.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to finish these off and see you next time.
Bye.